Well, a campaign of bribery and deception that's lasted more than 10 years has finally come to a head today, following the ruling by Judge Robin Knowles of the Business and Property Court of England and Wales. The UK judge dismissed the $11.5 billion arbitrary judgment against Nigeria by a little-known company called Process and Industry Development. P&ID is based in the British Virgin Islands, and they claim that Nigeria violated terms of its agreement by failing to provide gas for a power plant it wanted to build for the country. Now, as I said, this case is more than 10 years old and has spanned more than 3 government administrations. It started with the late President Umaru Yar'Adua, who, according to P&ID, contracted them to build this processing plant. The contract appeared to have disappeared under the administration of President Goodluck Jonathan, but he did agree to pay a certain amount out of court. This out-of-court settlement was then passed on to President Muhammadu Buhari, who said he was unable to make the payment. After years of being embroiled in a fight with P&ID, the case was brought in 2017 here to the Business and Property Courts of England and Wales. It was there that the judge awarded the firm $6.6 billion, representing a third of Nigeria's foreign exchange reserves. Due to the huge amount over several years, there were concerns that Nigeria's overseas assets, including properties owned in Europe, could have been seized by what we now know is a sham firm.
Well, I think the judgment itself is a welcome one. It tells that after a long time, you can still get justice if you fight for it, if you follow it, if you commit to it. But on the other hand, it says there's a need for, well, everyone to take up arms and sit down and really do what they need to do when they have contracts and agreements to attend to. There's a need for greater diligence amongst parties. If you don't understand the terms of an agreement, don't sign them. If things look unclear to you, be careful. Ultimately, just says to everyone, you've got to be careful going forward every time. The fact that Nigeria's integrity too was also involved, it called to question the internal procedures or processes that we have and that we operate in Nigeria. So it was not just about the money, it was much more than that. Our integrity, our international reputation was at stake, so it was a lot more than money.
Considering the huge amounts of money involved, it goes without saying that today's ruling is indeed historic for Nigeria, but most importantly, it does cast a shadow over sham international firms that are coming into the country, posing as foreign direct investors. Juliana Olayinka reporting for Channels Television News in central London.